Dear students, welcome back to Lab 8 and Exercise 1. And let's see what we are supposed to do in the first exercise. We have been asked to create a flow chart that prints the numbers from 1 to 9 and the squares and the cube of each number using a for loop. So as we know, the for loop has the three important parts. Okay, let's first go ahead and insert the for loop. So we inserted a for loop. Now let us find out the initial value. The program asks us to create a flowchart from starting initial value as 1. So I will put the initial value as 1 and then up till 9. So we are going to put 9 here, and we want to print all the numbers. So if you look at the output says we are going to increment by 1. So the step is going to be 1. Now I am going to make the loop counter as I. So this is the for loop. Now what do we have to do? We have to calculate the square and the cube of each number. So let's look at the we want to put the square and the cube. So okay, so we get inside the for loop and then we add an assignment operator. Inside an assignment operator we are going to say as square sq, and the expression is nothing but I multiplied by I. So this gives me the square of the I value. And then I have one more assignment which is going to be for the cube. So we're going to say cu or cb cube is going to be I multiplied by I and again multiplied by I 3 times, because this gives us this cube. Now after this, what we want to do is we want to print. So now let us see how the printing should be. The printing is having all the numbers, so it means we want to print all the iterations. So when we want to put the iterations, the output statement should be written inside, or should be given inside the body of the for loop. Okay, so we want to output the value of I, and we want to append some space, plus we want to print the square, plus we want to give some space, and then we want to print the cube cb. And after this we want to give a new line character in the console. So we put the console to come in the next line. Okay, now this output will take care to print 1 through 9 and 1 through 81 and the cubes starting from 1 until 9 into 9 into 9, which is 729. Okay, but still we have to print number, square and cube. So you see we are printing number, square and cube only once, right? So we have to print this before we start for loop. So we come here and we insert an output statement, and then we are going to give the heading as number and square and cube, and this is also going to be inside the console, and we want to print this and we want to move the cursor to the new line, so we move the cursor to the new line. Now let's see the output. We are running it, so it gives an error in the output. Okay, it gives an error in the output. Now let's see what is the error. It says output. Yeah, because we forget to put the appending operator here. So no problem. We are going to put the plus operator here and click on OK, stop and terminate. And now if you see, we have number, square and cube, and 1 through 9 are printed, one and their squares and their cube. So you can play around with this and give the proper spaces to arrange this. So this was about the exercise 1. I'll see you in the next video when we are going to solve the second exercise. Thank you for watching.